Hey guys, so my last video I drew, it's from this Chinese anime cartoon. It's called Dao Zu Shi, and I drew Lan Zhan, which is one of the main characters, and now this one is Wèi Yīng. It's all like Chinese names, so don't mind if I butcher it a bit because I don't really like Chinese is not my first language. It's like my second language, but I don't really speak it that often. To be honest, I rarely speak it. So yeah, but I do know a few words here and there, but it's mostly like food and like survival words. So I guess in a way it's not really like super helpful for anything else. But yeah, so I decided to draw Wei Ying doing this pose. So originally it was actually a Genshin Impact fan art that I saw where it was Shao holding a butterfly, like reaching his hand towards you, and like towards like in front of himself. It's hard to explain, but in front of himself, and there was a butterfly. The perspective is literally like it's towards you, but yeah. Anyways, I wanted to do that except alter it and not have a butterfly. So it took me a while to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. Also, drawing this pose was really difficult for the hand. The hand does look a bit wonky and off, to be honest. I'm not really happy about it. It's not my best work for hands. But yeah, because of the type of pose that I chose, it was really difficult. So I did try my best, but I have a long way to go in terms of learning how to do like hands in such like a perspective like this. Um, Also, like the arm, I struggled a little bit with it too, just because like the perspective of like the hand being closer to your point of view means that the hand looks bigger, should be drawn bigger, and then the arm should be drawn smaller because it's further away from you. So yeah. Anyways, I decided to draw Wei Ying holding a ribbon that is tied to him. That ribbon is actually Lan Zhan's headband. For the show is basically that Wei Ying and Lan Zhan actually like each other, but Lan Zhang's headband can't be like removed from his head because according to his clan's rules, it has to do with something like only the person who you're meant to be with, like in a romantic relationship, can remove your headband or can see you without it. So everywhere he goes, he wears his headband. But Wei Ying always plays with it, and he ends up like tugging it off at certain points as well. So yeah, but actually Lang Zhang allows him to do such a thing, which is really cute. He doesn't say anything about it. I think that was the first time he got upset about it, but after a while he was just kind of like whatever about it because it's Wei Ying. So yeah, so I wanted to do a pose where I just made it that he is looking at his hand with like the headband on it, and I tied it into a bow on his arm like so. His hair is super pretty. It's a really like high ponytail, and it's very long traditional hair for like Chinese characters. It's like long hair. So all the characters in the show have long hair. It's really hard to find the actual show. I mentioned this in the previous video, but basically you can't really watch the show anywhere unless you become a member with certain channels that post all of the actual videos, um, which again is kind of like a subscription thing, which kind of bugs me. Or you have to go download some Chinese streaming apps and like pay for subscriptions for those too. But yeah, anyways, it's really hard to find, and there's no like official like DVD like I can't speak right now. There's no official DVD out yet for it. So yeah, I don't know if there's like an actual like official Chinese one, but there's no like dubbing or anything like that. You can watch the first 2 seasons of the actual live action one though, which is called Untamed on Netflix. But other than that, watching the anime seems to be hard to get your hands on unless you want to pay subscription fees for certain companies. I can't tell which character I like more because Wei Ying is more of like, he's a very like chill type of person and he's loves joking around. Um, he's kind of different from other characters because he's technically, I guess you could say, a demon because he was summoned into someone's body and that's why he looks like this. But he was supposed to be dead for like several years. Also, he does demonic cultivation, which is basically using dark magic to control demons, like dead bodies, and he can control them and use them to fight, and he also uses his powers to fight demons. So he's kind of like a demon hunter in a way because he's with Lan Zhan. Lan Zhan's clan is actually like they hunt demons as well. So yeah. He kind of has like this bad reputation because he's not really good with people. I think like he was blamed for killing a bunch of people and stuff like that. But his personality isn't like super bad. I feel like it's more of like a romantic story though. So yeah, but it does have a lot of cool action scenes and different things to it. If you haven't seen like Chinese dramas and stuff like that, it's similar to that. The only difference is that it is positive about people being gay. A lot of Chinese culture isn't really positive about that, but to me, I think, like it's okay. Like it's fine. To each their own. It's okay. Like, and this show is actually really cute. It shows kind of more of like a true romance rather than just like a lustful type of thing. So it's very different from like other shows where they try to show romance, but it's more like sexualized. Wei Ying does say some like sexual jokes towards Lang Zhang, but Lang Zhang's more of a serious type of character. He's more, what is it? He's more refined. He doesn't look at those types of things and he's more of like a clean person to be honest because he follows all of his rules. I think his clan has like so much rules that you can't do certain things all the time. So yeah. And I chose his younger outfit, so he has two different outfits. One of his outfit is like the traditional Chinese outfit that has like long sleeves. It kind of looks like Long John's. If you haven't seen it, it's in my drawings playlist. That drawing is there for you guys to see as well. But basically, he wears like the long traditional outfit, and then I honestly don't know what it's called because I haven't looked into like Chinese clothing and stuff like that. But this one is more of his like younger outfit. I think he wears this when he's like more so just doing like his own thing. It's kind of a casual outfit compared to his other one. I did recently buy cosplays, so I'm just waiting for them to be shipped out. Um, but yeah, I like the traditional Chinese clothing, but this is male style, obviously, so I'll see how it looks. Most of his outfit is just black, white, and like some gray. It's not really like super colorful, but he has more like darker colors in contrast compared to other characters. Um, I guess that's basically also a way of showing like what type of character he is. He's not like a normal character. Throughout the movie, even though like I've seen him with like not movie but show, I've seen him with like other clan members of a different clan and he's like with them, but the thing is he never changes his clothes to the clan members' like outfits. I guess it's just because he's different, so he doesn't want to wear their outfits either. This drawing actually took some time to like draw. Honestly, I drew the face first, like I drew the whole base of the face, and then when I was going in and erasing like the side of his cheek and chin, where I wanted to put the hand in, I realized I kept messing up, and then after I finished the hand, I kept messing up that side of the face. So yeah, hopefully the cheek doesn't look that bad on his left side. But when you guys are seeing the drawing, I think it's the right side. So yeah. There's a lot of erasing going on with the hand, so hopefully it doesn't look that horrible. I don't know. This one I'm not super proud of the handwork. Again, I'm not really great at drawing hands either. Also, I wanted to do the styles where you actually draw like the nails in, but it's more complicated and I always end up using these types of hands for my style where it's like pointy at the end so you can tell that they're people who have nails, but it's not really like I outlined it or anything like that. It's just there. It just has like the general shape of the finger and that's it. I know this is kind of sudden, me going into territories that I don't know, like animes that I don't know that well. And you guys probably haven't really heard of this one unless you like watch Chinese stuff a lot. So yeah, but honestly, me neither. Like, I haven't watched like a lot of Chinese things. I'm not into like Chinese dramas or anything like that. I know some young adults are into that type of stuff, but honestly, I don't really watch like TV series. And I know my dad watches some, but they're like so many episodes long. It's like it takes the whole day to basically watch them. And I don't have the patience for it. And most of the stories are like super similar, so I'm not interested. This again is kind of similar too. It's just like a romance thing. But the interesting part, I guess, is like the demon hunting plus the romance is between two guys. So yeah. I just think it's super cute overall. Like, it's a cutesy type of romance. They also have like a chibi version of the show too, which is nice. So here I'm just shading in his sleeves. His sleeves are supposed to be like this lightish gray, which was hard to see. um Originally I was just gonna keep them white, but I think after looking at the reference closely, it was like kind of light gray. Also, like, I had like four different references. One is like the official artwork because there's like a manga for it, like a Chinese, I think it's called manhua or something. I can't pronounce it, but it basically is like manga. And then there is artwork from the actual anime itself. So I had like four different references going on from like the show versus the actual manga, so that way I could get like a whole picture of like his clothing. However, because he has two different outfits, it was difficult to figure out like which one I wanted to draw and which one I could see all the detail of. Also for like Lan Zhan too, I had to like look at different references, but it's very confusing because each character has different names. There's like their formal name and what their friends and family call them. So, because Chinese names, there's so many different nicknames too, and especially Wèi Yīng actually calls Langzhang like different names constantly throughout the show. It just ends up being confusing. Like, I'll search up Langzhang, but then the name will be saying something different. Also, Zhang has a technically, I don't know if they're actually related because they look really similar, but he has a brother, and his brother looks exactly like him, just a little bit more mature. But their clothing that they wear, are like the same, similar thing too. So it gets confusing as well. My throat has been kind of scratchy, so I apologize that I coughed in the video. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check down in the description box below if you want to see my social media. I'll be posting process work for Wèi Yīng as well there eventually. So yeah. Also, if you want to see Lan Zhan, he is in my drawings playlist. The process is already up for him. And I will be trying to focus on more drawings. Happy Easter to you guys. I think it's early Easter. So yeah, but I haven't looked at the date yet. So yeah, but at work yesterday, everyone was like, Happy Easter. And I was like, bye. So yeah, hope you guys have like a nice long weekend. It is Good Friday though, so super happy I don't have to work right now. And if you have any requests for any characters that you like from any games, manga, anime, anything, just let me know in the description box. Not in the description box, my gosh, I can't speak today. But in the comment section below, just let me know if you have like specific characters that you like and you want to see me draw in my style. I'll definitely look into it. This is kind of getting into territory of like characters that I don't really know that well, so I want to kind of do that more. So if you have any requests, let me know. I really like how this one turned out. I know I say that in every video, but I kind of set my standards a bit low, like for any type of artwork. I just don't want to be like super perfectionist or like super picky about how I'm drawing stuff, because if something doesn't turn out the way that I want it, I don't want to be one of those artists that kind of just beat myself up over like not drawing something properly and making a mistake. I want to, stay positive about my stuff as much as possible rather than just being like, oh, how did I draw this wrong? I keep making mistakes. I think imperfect things in artwork though are really important too. It makes the artwork special as well. You can tell it's handmade with love. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!